Hi everybody, it's Starla with expressionsvinyl.com. If I'm yelling, it's because we're outside and there's trucks and running and stuff. So today we are doing Vinyl Friday with Oramask. Who has used Oramask before? While we're waiting for a few people on, what are you making with Oramask for fall? Or Halloween, I guess. Fall or Halloween.
Our pretty sky today. So pretty.
And it is a little chilly. It's a little chilly. I don't know how warm it is. It's cold.
Sweater weather.
Jessica's wearing a cute sweater. I did not plan this out.
Wearing your cute star shirt.
Star shirt. So, anybody commenting what they've used Oramask on? What's their favorite? Has anybody done this?
Hold on. There.
This is what we're doing.
We've got Maureen and Shanna. Both say love it and hello.
Shanna from Blackfoot.
Yep.
Hi, Shanna.
Maureen says can't hear you.
Can't hear me? Is my mic on?
I think so.
We'll check.
Can you guys hear Starla?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? How about now? Yeah, it's on. Move it up a little bit.
Oh my gosh. I can hardly hear.
I'll try to talk a little bit loud too. Let us know if you can't hear us.
Hard to hear.
Okay.
Okay, how about now?
How about now? Can you guys hear us? We've got a little mic I'm trying to talk into.
Okay, I think they can hear now.
We're good? Thumbs up if we're good. Thumbs up if we're happy Friday. Final Fridaying. Okay. All right.
Says hello, Starla.
Hi, Shanna. You can come to the storefront today? Probably will. So what we're going to do today is we're going to stencil on. You can see these on Pinterest. They're super cute. I had not done this before, so we are testing a bunch of different stuff. This is the first time I'd done it, and I was pleasantly surprised how well it worked. So, okay, so we've just got those rough, I don't even know what you call these guys. They're just rough doormats, front porch doormats, but they're so tight that it's actually easier to stencil than I thought it would be. So I already stenciled the pumpkin, and I used just Walmart's chalk paint. It's just their Waverly brand, and it's called Pumpkin. So I'm doing pumpkins.
Oh, and it even matches, like the turquoise in the label matches the Oramask.
Oh, nice.
Matchy,
I planned that, right? No. Okay, so I'll show you the Oramask real quick while we're waiting for more people. It's a blue film. So it's from Oracal, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So it's an Oracal vinyl. I can't pull it up. Pull my reader. Okay, so it's a film. I don't know if they can see this. Can you see that, Jessica?
Kind of. Show like how it's. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just a film. So if I let it go, you can see all those air bubbles. That is super handy for stenciling because you can see where there's air pockets. So you can get it all out. That will work better on wood stuff and smoother stuff. This, it's a little rougher with, but it's nice because you can see it. So it's also a water-based, so you can, depending upon your image, I could probably use this a couple times on some floor mats, but once again, it's a rough surface. I don't know how many times I could use it, but it's awesome.
Where did you get your mat from?
Oh, the mat is from Target. You can also get, I think you can get some from Home Depot. I think I've seen some blanks there, but so many of them are covered now. You can get them from Ikea, small and big ones. So if you have an Ikea nearby, and everybody knows we like our Ikeas. Ours is what, four hours away?
Yeah.
Which one of us is usually going to Utah, right? Every other weekend. So, but no, Target has these ones, just back in their home decor stuff. So, okay, so I've already got this one down. We just used this brush. I can't remember what it's called. We have links and stuff we'll attach.
You check your mic. Somebody said the volume just went out.
Oh, it just went out?
You still plugged?
It dropped, so maybe.
You're still on?
Yep.
And you're still plugged in?
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you guys still hear us? Sorry. Maybe this mic wasn't a good idea.
Okay, so we just used, I cut this out on the Oramask vinyl, and Joanne just grabbed this brush from Hobby Lobby. It's kind of nice because you don't have to worry about the handle. You have more control with it. So here's the thing. When we were gonna do this, I was like, I don't know if I got the right mat because it's not sticking. It's not gonna stick. You kind of just have to manually place things and the paint will actually stick it down. So you kind of have to work with it. But just take your, and I'm not gonna brush on this one because we're gonna show a different method. But this will destroy your brushes if you use foam ones. These ones are great. And you can just dab. You can go like this. So I'll show you how to do it, but I had to do this beforehand for this other test. So we've already got our pumpkin on there. And I mean, it doesn't like stick.
So Corey says, okay, I'm gonna get closer to you. Corey says that she wants to send a list to the next person who goes to Ikea. And Joanne commented that Corey's husband said no.
Corey, just come with us.
Corey says, don't tell him.
Okay, so the Oramask, where it's a water base, it's not going to stick to this very well, so you just kind of have to work with it. But it's okay. You just work with it, and it works. So if you feel like, oh, it's going to move around, just be a little patient. What I kind of figured you do, and like I said, I hadn't done this before, so I was a little nervous. I just loaded up my brush, not a lot, went along the edges like this first, and got that really sealed. I mean, it's not going to seal, but you'll create your edge and then just go around, whoops, and just dab it all over. I did like a couple coats. I let it dry for a couple minutes in between, but it works. I mean, I was surprised. So where it's, now that I just crumpled it, I wouldn't use transfer tape. It's not worth it. You could just place it on the next one and go again. Just kind of gently push it down, maybe put something heavy on it and then go to the next one. So you can reuse that stencil if I don't ruin it. Okay.
Candy says good morning.
Good morning, Candy.
And Corey says road trip.
Sweet. Jessica, are we going on a road trip to Ikea?
Yes. We're going to need a trailer and a truck.
Jessie has both. Trailer and a truck. Okay, so I've got my little stems here. And I'm going to do the same chalk paint. I don't know if you can see it. Same chalk paint that I showed you. And I'm actually going to try these little foam brushes, also from Ikea. They're just foam pounders. I was told that these will be destroyed, so don't be surprised if they get ruined. I mean, you're just going to throw them away, right? Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of paint on my transfer tape scrap. Then I can just throw it away.
Okay, see that? Just got a little transfer tape here. That's awesome.
All right, so before I do that, I guess I need to weed these. That one's not it. Where's my other one?
So Cheryl says she lives 45 minutes away from Ikea and she'll go grab us stuff.
Sweet. You have to come to our classes no matter where you're at. Okay, so I've already got these cut. I'm just going to...
Okay, so Janet says, oh, it's Jessica. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you a camera person. But see, she didn't know I was Jessica because usually I'm so loud. And now I'm kind of quiet because I'm so far away from the mic. It's a good thing. It's good to get me away from the mic.
Camera person. Okay. So, just weed it out. And this stuff weeds like butter. I mean, this stuff's awesome. Okay, so here's the trick. And this is why I don't think transfer tape's worth it. You're going to mess with it, lifting, it's not already going to stick. So just take the big pieces off and just put those back on by hand. It's a little bit tedious, but it's not as tedious. I'm yelling over the trucks. It's not as tedious as messing with transfer tape. Because look, it stays pretty well in its shape. So no worries. And I cut them in funny shapes so I knew exactly where they went. Again, they're not perfect, but you do kind of have to work with it. Just mash it down. Just mash it.
That's a technical crafting term.
Mash it. Oh, shoot. Okay. And it's not sticking. See what I mean? Transfer tape just would not work. There we go. Okay. Just move it over.
Live crafting. You never know what you're going to get.
It's so little, and I'm trying not to touch the adhesive, but I guess that's just not going to happen. Okay. Good enough. Next one. Same thing. Gently, gently pull your film off. Okay. And don't let it stick to each other. Okay, same thing. Just kind of let it lay where it wants to. So guys, I've never done this. This was easy. It's one big shape. This I've never done. So this is a whole new adventure. Okay, that was pretty good.
That's why we do these lives. It's like what actually is going to happen at home. You're testing things out, your trial and error. It's good.
So has anybody said that they've done this before?
No. Maybe I missed. Cheryl wants to know where we are.
We're outside in Idaho.
What state?
Idaho. Shelley, Idaho. So if you are going on through Yellowstone, I don't know what else is fun around here people go to. Jackson.
Okay, so Paige says, I wanted to try this, but was worried I couldn't do a good job, but I'm going to try it now. Y'all make it look doable.
That's how I felt, and just have patience with it. Just enjoy it. And it'd actually be really, I will probably do more of these. I just have to go to Ikea, because I don't think Target has any more. Okay, so I'm just loading up my foam pouncer. I didn't know that's what they were called. It's a pouncer. Just like that. And you're just going to, see what I mean? You just kind of have to, yes you do.
Ooh, Chris has a really good tip. She said, I have done it many times and have found if you take the short straight pins on a couple of edges or the small pieces, it does help a lot.
Ah.
And Katie is just tuning in and wondering what, Hal, do you want to be on film? So Hal just drove up. I'm going to show you guys what is really happening around us. They didn't know we were out here, so Hal's on the forklift.
He's a hell of a guy.
He is. We really like Hal. Okay, so Katie says, I missed the beginning. What kind of vinyl are you using?
This is the Oramask 813 Stencil film. It's still a vinyl, but it's a film. And Jessica keeps laughing. I don't know if we got funny comments.
You guys are killing me today with the comments. I love it. Cheryl says, does anybody intentionally go to Idaho?
We got good potatoes. We're good. Would you intentionally go to Idaho, Al?
I live here.
Yeah.
I intentionally go here every day.
On purpose.
I heard there's cute girls here too.
You never know where you're going to find them hanging out.
Okay. So the reason why we're doing Oramask too, I forgot to say this at the beginning, is it's on sale. You don't have to have a coupon. Just go stick in your cart and it will be on sale when you check it out. Okay. This is a little bit trickier than the big one, but it's starting to stick down. Oh, this is so interesting. And okay, this is what I decided when I was doing the big one. If you've ever done glass etching, it's kind of the same concept. You look like you're not doing much, but once you remove the stencil, you've actually done quite a bit. Just like etching, when you etch it, it looks like nothing's happening, but you've actually done quite a bit. And I'm having a heck of a time holding these down. Anybody have any other tips for me?
The pin idea was great.
She pins these down?
Yeah.
Oh, that is smart.
And we've got a few comments. People say freezer paper because it can iron on and then peel it off.
I wonder if you could use iron on.
Ooh, Melanie says her husband came here to fight wildfires.
So there's a reason to come to Idaho.
Fight our fires. Thank you. Tell your husband thank you for fighting our fires. That's awesome.
Idaho's actually really pretty if you've never been. Well, depending upon where you go in Idaho.
Yeah.
It's
It can be
really,
really pretty.
it's really pretty.
It also can be a little,
And
there's no Ikea, so really, how great can it be?
we should get an Ikea, but we have an AC more.
We do. Starla, can we talk about AC more?
I might have a slight addiction to AC more. Just saying.
Do you guys have an AC more in your town? Like we had never heard of this before, and it took over a different craft place. So it opened on Saturday?
Yeah.
Saturday was their first day
opening.
open. So they have been open for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Today is
Friday. So not quite a
6
week.
days. 6 days they have been open. And Starla, I'm right on your face.
I might have a slight addiction to AC more. It's so cool.
It's truth time. How many times has Starla been to AC Moore since it opened on Saturday.
6. And that's not within 6 days. That was 1 Thursday, 1 Friday, 2 Saturday, 2 Monday, and then 1 on Tuesday. But I ran into Joanne, so she's starting. But Jessica hasn't gone, right? You still haven't gone?
I still have not gone.
Jessica needs to go to AC more. I bet Corey's gone to AC more. Maybe not. I don't know. It's a cool store.
Okay, I'm going back to some comments because there were some good ones. Corey says, Idaho is terrible. Tell your friends. Melissa says, we have an AC Moore, Hobby Lobby, and Michael's, and Ikea. All right, Melissa, where do you live? Because I'm moving in.
I think it's mostly, I feel like they said AC Moore is mostly back east.
Oh, Candy only has a Walmart.
Oh, come to Idaho. Oh, but our AC Moore is the only one that has fabric. And they signed a contract, I guess. I don't know if I should tell you this. But the Rexburg, Idaho, and Idaho Falls, Idaho are the only ones that have fabric. And it's good fabric.
Lizzie says, I love AC more than Hobby Lobby.
I'm getting there. They have cute stuff. But there are some things Hobby Lobby has that AC Moore doesn't have. Okay, so we'll see how that turned out. I do like, what was her name? I like the one gal's
The pin idea.
We should try that. I didn't even think about that, but that is a good idea. So I don't know. This might look better. Like I said, it's kind of like etching, and I'm getting paint everywhere.
That's why we're outside.
Let's see. Oh, so I see it's not too bad.
Oh, it's cute. It worked out great.
I mean, I don't know. Can you guys see it?
I zoomed right in there.
It's still wet. All these little ones, but it's not too bad. So I'd probably let it dry and then maybe carefully do another coat, but it's not too bad.
Cheryl says she was just kidding. Idaho is beautiful, but really, Idaho, there's some weird things about Idaho.
There's some weird places in Idaho, but there's some really pretty places too. Okay. All right, so that wasn't too bad. I don't know if you guys can see it. If I had more time, I'd probably spend the time and let it dry. But I have another piece that we're going to try just the regular Hobby Lobby apple barrel gloss black acrylic paint. So it's not as thick. I wanted to try the chalk paint just because it was a little thicker. But I don't know if you really need to because this stuff is pretty coarse.
So Amber's asking if you can use acrylic paint.
That's what we're going to try. Well, is that... This is acrylic paint, right? Yeah, it's just gloss acrylic paint. Quick drying, so maybe this will be good. That's what we're going to try next. Oh, and hopefully, if I can get it apart. La, 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 la.
Okay, so we're going to go back a little bit. What are you stenciling on? What is this guy you've got in front of you?
This is just a front porch mat. For like your front porch, you can go on Pinterest, you can see tons of cute ones that people have done. And we're just stenciling on it. You see the cute ones at craft stores that have all the Halloween or fall or Christmas. We're making our own. But I'm not entirely sure what this is called. Straw mat. I don't know. Good question. Okay, so we're going to try... I'm just going to use the back of this guy. Do you guys use the back of your scraps for paint? Or whatever. I do. Because I'm too lazy to go and get a plate. But it works. Okay, so that was just the apple barrel gloss quick drying gloss acrylic spray paint. We're gonna try it out. Okay, so the trick with those, they were a little more detailed, but I think you just kind of have to like go for it. It's a little bit.
Just pounce.
Just go. Oh, see, there you go.
Pounce, pounce, pounce.
But this one I think is a little easier to work with. So the small details, they're kind of a little intimidating, but. And I was surprised how crisp the edges are, so I'm going to try to kind of swipe it too. I don't know, this might take more paint. I would probably do chalk paint.
That's not something, if you guys see that, I'll zoom in.
And this is kind of surprising because this is a thinner paint. And I mean, I'm really having to, it's all going into the sponge.
So the acrylic paint's taking a lot more paint than the chalk paint did.
Interesting.
Funny.
And it could also be the brush. You know, we could try that little brush too. Let's see. It's all going into the foam. So, chalk paint. I say chalk paint. Let's try the brush though.
Candy says the sound effects are great. Oh, she's gonna try the little other brush.
Ah, look at that.
Oh.
That is way better. Look at that. I'm enjoying this. This is like so cool.
Belinda Lewis says if it was a matte finish acrylic paint, it would cover better. She says glossy is awful.
I just grabbed what I had on my shelf. But that's good to know. All sorts of tips.
Ooh, Corey says there's a plastic type of paint that works great on mats. She's gonna check her stash and let us know.
Corey, I think you can find that at Ikea. You might need to go to Ikea and get some.
Your paint stash is at Ikea, Corey.
So, okay, that works so much better. I should have used that one on these. But you could go back. I mean, if you don't like how it turns out. Oramask's pretty forgiving. I mean, look, that stencil's still intact. And I think the more paint that's on it, it's a little more intact. So, all right.
Again.
This is actually kind of fun. If you need to get any troubles out, make a mat.
Okay, Kathy is wondering if you would seal this afterward.
I don't know. I don't know. Look how tight this is. Like,
yeah,
I don't think you need to.
Yeah,
It might fade over time, but if you're gonna use it for like probably its original purpose and like dirty boots and stuff, I don't think you'd want to use. This is just for cutesy.
Just cute on your front door.
Oh, did you want to see me getting that? Can you see it? Ready for the reveal?
The big reveal. Dun, dun, dun.
Whoa! Look how clean that is.
Here, let me zoom in.
That is nuts. So I don't know, guys. Chalk paint or acrylic?
It's good. I think
They both look good.
Yeah.
That looks a little cleaner. I mean, chalk paint's thicker, so it looks a little more chunky. So, okay. So I'd go back here and fix those with maybe green. I just didn't have green. Okay, so the next test. We're going to try a rattle can. Corey, that's for you. I never heard it called rattle canning until, yeah.
Show us
Spray paint.
that brush again.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. This one's just a 3-inch, 5.72. No, I'm just kidding. It's just a brush from Hobby Lobby. I can't remember what it's called, but there's a link that Joanne can put up. Joanne's commenting. Everybody say hi to Joanne. She's in the store. But she's answering your comments and questions and stuff. But it's super handy. And I mean, I used it for the pumpkin, washed it out and use it again, but it's really handy. I think it was like $3. So load up on those. Might have to go to AC more and get some. Go to Hobby Lobby. Okay, so we're gonna go over to our.
Oh, we're going on a filter.
Oh,
See how pretty Idaho is?
I hope. Can everybody still hear me? My mic just came unplugged. Okay. So we're going to try. But no one can see it. Can people still hear me? That was probably really loud. Okay. So we've got our spray paint. I should have weeded it before. But I'm going to use cardboard just to cover off the edges. Yeah, I should have weeded this before. That's okay. We're learning. So this, welcome to windy Idaho. Okay, so you want to do the same thing. You pull out your negative when you're stenciling. If this was regular vinyl, you'd pull away the opposite. So if you're new to it, just pull it all away. Look how easy that weeds, guys.
I love Oramask.
It's super fun. Oramask is like my favorite for cutting wood. We did a video on that too.
Oh, Janet says we can hear and see. Thank you, Janet.
Perfect.
We like to hear that. Sometimes we don't know when we went off the rails.
I did a mic drop.
Starla does my drop every day.
Okay. So I don't think this one will be too bad because the little extras like we had to do on the little pumpkin swirls, like the E's, really wish I had pins now. That was a good idea.
So Amanda says, my color fades quickly in high traffic doorways. Would you seal it? And what would you seal it with? Could you just get like a clear?
I bet you could. I'm sure there's something. There's so many craft products out there that do whatever you need. But yeah, if it fades a lot, just do it again. It's fun. Just do it again. Change it up. Okay, so this one's going to be my test here. It's kind of big. But I still probably wouldn't use transfer tape. I'm just a little too afraid to use it on...
This is going to be tricky, right?
Yeah, it is. If it doesn't work, we all know. People that have done this, have you used transfer tape? I feel like it would just be a pain to fight with it. And really, it might stick together like it's doing, but it's not a permanent adhesive, so I think it'll be a little forgiving.
Okay, Chris says, I did spray mine with polyurethane spray because her front door gets a lot of weather. Can I help you? I'm not sure what to do.
I'm almost there.
Okay. And what is the font that you just weeded out?
Oh,
So cute.
this was actually just a file from lovesvg.com, and they have super cute stuff, and they're all free. They don't have commercial licensing, but if you're doing it for yourself, they're super cute. And there's also a link for this guy as well. Okay, let's try this out.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So not too bad. What I probably would have done is left this in the shape of the pumpkin so you could line it up, but it would have been kind of close. So you just kind of have to fight with it a little bit.
Okay, can you tell us why you are not using transfer tape?
I'm not using transfer tape because I feel like it'd be such a hassle. I mean, to get it on there and pull it off because, I mean, it already doesn't want to stick. So transfer tape, I think, would just add to the chaos that is happening. So can you imagine, I mean, you kind of just have to let it lay, and if there's transfer tape on it, I think it would just be a pain. And there are longer pieces, just pull those out. The rugs get a little haywire. Where is this guy supposed to go? Oh, he's stuck. Okay. All right, so this can be done. Look, guys. For someone who's never done that before.
That looks nice.
Okay, now I gotta go fill in. So these are what, say your name again that had the pin idea, because I want to remember.
I'll go back there. Maybe. Let me see if I can find it.
This is what she said she'd pin. I'd probably still pin along there, if that's what she was saying. It's a brilliant idea. Seriously. But we're gonna spray paint this guy. And I hope I'm putting these back together.
You got it?
Is it coming together, guys? This big guy.
So Tally says that she can't hear me. But that's on purpose because I'm a loud person. So I'm not by the mic. And Starla is a quieter person, so she has the mic.
Oh no, where did this guy go?
Yeah,
ABC Supply Company?
right here. Right back here.
Okay.
They need a sign. Tell them they need a sign on their building.
They need a sign. It says that BMC threw me off.
Yep.
All the funny things at work.
So if you guys heard that, we just had a gentleman stop by asking for some directions. That's what was going on in our life. He was a little lost, so we got him going in the right place, and you never know what's going to happen on your live.
I get quite a few people that ask, stop in the storefront and ask for directions, and then buy some vinyl when you come to Idaho. Okay, so I think I got them all on there. Does it look right, guys? This is a little easy, a little. Okay. That's not cardboard, but it'd probably work. That's just the back of the transfer tape, the Oramask. I'm just marking it off so I don't overspray. And we put it on a pallet, so this is probably overkill, but
Okay, Hey, Starla, they're asking about that font. Can you tell us again?
Okay, so the font, it's not a font, it's just a fun file from lovesvg.com. I feel like I'm screaming in the mic.
Joanne will put the link up.
It's a free one. And I don't know if you've never done before, while I'm rattling this can, if you've never imported an external SVG into Silhouette, we've got videos, I'm pretty sure we have videos on how to do that. It's super easy. Just download it, unzip it, and drag it into your studio, and it's all ready to go.
So, Starla, tell us what paints you have tried so far.
So the pumpkin, if you're watching or if you're just joining, this orange paint, and it was a full pumpkin, was just the Walmart's brand of chalk paint. Sure, you can use any chalk paint. And then the stem was just black acrylic gloss, like apple barrel brand paint. This was also chalk paint, but I would do that darker on the stems, or maybe we'll just do them green if we have green.
We did have somebody say green.
Yeah, I'd probably do the stem brown too, but this is gonna be black, so I want them to match. So we're gonna try spray paint, and I'm a little nervous to do this. I can't spray paint.
Ooh, Megan says to turn the white box.
Is it?
Because of that seam through the middle. Yep, there you go.
There.
Thank you, Megan.
All right. Okay. We ready? Ready for this? I can't get the can. There we go. Okay. Test spray. Okay. And what I was told, look at that, it moved. Ooh. That's a little scary.
Those pins would be nice.
Yes. For sure. Look at that. Ugh. And spray paint like does not come off. Okay. I was told when you're spray painting, you're just supposed look, you moved again.
Definitely need pens.
That you're supposed to do it in spritz like this. But those pins would definitely, I'm going girl style. This is how I spray paint, and I'm sure it's wrong. But I'm not impressed with the spray paint so far, but maybe pins would help, because look how much it's lifting. I don't know if anybody can see. It's lifting that. Pounding it, I think, just kind of forces it down onto the mat.
Bounce those edges down, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. We'll try to go a little closer. Maybe if you just follow it. Oh, look at that. Oh, no.
I would zoom so in.
Yeah, look at, oh, man. That is... Pins. Everybody pin it. And this is going to be like the ugliest mat.
So while you guys are watching this, keep in mind, this was a trial. We're live crafting to see what would happen, so.
And no. Evie does not approve.
We did not expect it to be perfect, but this is what happens when you're really doing stuff, so.
So it looks, you know, it looks horrible.
Corey says that's how she spray paints, so you're good.
Good job, Corey. That's how we spray paint. Okay, I'm just gonna move it because it's already messed up. But if you want to do it, pin it down. If you're a spray painter and you know what you're doing, pin it down and maybe do several coats. Said I don't spray paint. Okay, and it's a mess. Yeah.
Ooh, here it goes.
So it's not perfect. That's a B.
It's honestly better than I thought it was gonna be.
I'd give myself maybe a B minus. E for effort at least. Oh man.
Stephanie says, I think you have a hot mess, but great try.
But I mean, there you go. Now you know. If you've ever wanted to do it, I would not do spray.
But the pouncing works.
And look at how wet. I'm gonna have spray paint on my hand all day now.
Oh man. I can't remember who. Somebody said just go back and paint your meadows orange.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. Good idea.
Corey says it looks vintage.
Thank you, Corey. That's what I aimed for, right? Did it on purpose. Vintage.
And Maritza says, so this is how it normally goes at home. Trial and error.
This is how it goes at work, too.
Okay, so I'm zoomed super in, but if you back up, it's not there.
But I mean, that's how I think, yeah, Corey, vintage. That's how they did everything, like numbers and stuff on buildings and crates. It was a lot of spray painting, so you get kind of the, yeah, But look, I did get overspray. Look at that.
Yeah. Here, let's hold it up on the table. Let's come over here and see the finish.
So I did get some overspray. So what I'd probably do, I'd put boxes around it and just tape it down with the trench tape. So, what do you guys think? Thumbs up for paint and thumbs down for spray paint?
So let's show the difference. Right here, this little top guy was pounced with
this stuff.
And the brush, a different brush. Show us your brush.
And it was this brush.
Yeah, and it's so much crisper.
Yeah. So I wouldn't shortcut it with spray paint. I would do chalk paint or acrylic paint. Not with this guy. He was struggling. They soak up all the paint. So this is all you need. This brush, your Oramask from expressionsvinyl.com, and orange chalk paint if you want to use chalk paint.
And Trisha says a little paint thinner and nail polish remover to get it off your fingies.
Oh, thank you. 'Cause I have it all over. So hopefully that was helpful, guys. Let us know. Oramask's on sale. Am I up too high?
No, you're good.
Oramask's on sale, so go put it in your cart. Go get you an Ikea rug or Target rug. Go try this out. Wouldn't use spray paint. Use pins, acrylic paint, and a bristle brush. That's what it's called.
Joanne says it's fine. You always have paint on your hands.
I do. I don't have ink on my face though, Joanne. Inside story. All right, so thanks for watching, everybody. Keep comments and questions coming. We'll watch throughout the day. You guys have any other ideas for stuff for Vinyl Friday? We always are looking for ideas and what to show you guys. So thanks for watching. Bye.